Good morning, everyone. My name is Mohit. I am from grade 5D. My topic for the PYP exhibition is crocodiles and the fashion industry. This is my logo. This is the video on why I chose this topic and the introduction to go with it. The reason behind me choosing this topic was that a couple of months ago, I came across this YouTube video where crocodiles were slaughtered alive for their skin. It really moved me, so I thought it was my duty to bring this issue to light. This is a comical poster I made. This is my flyer for the PYP exhibition. My topic is related to the SDG goal, Life on Land. The central idea is impact the fashion industry on crocodiles. The lines of inquiry are what follows. This is the video of my planning on the journal. This picture shows where the crocodiles live. Most of them in Africa, India, Indonesia, and Australia. This picture shows the yearly export of crocodile leather to different continents. This is a small GIF to explain how a crocodile is turned into a bag. This is the video of how a crocodile is unhumanly treated for the fashion industry. This is my poster, and here's the video explaining it.
Hello everybody, this is my poster related to crocodile and fashion industry. My central idea is impact the fashion industry on crocodile. And here's my slogan and logo. Leather is only beautiful on the original owner. My first line of inquiry is use of crocodile leather in the fashion industry. Well, crocodile leather is a very exotic skin and is considered to be a luxurious item for the rich, making it very expensive. But how do you get these leather bags? Do you know the pain the crocodiles go through? Well, a crocodile skin is peeled off, and that's what gives you the leather bag. So you get all these beautiful bags from the skin of a crocodile. Now,
I also conducted a Google survey integrating maths in my topic. I conducted a survey where 65 people were asked several questions regarding crocodile leather fashion. Majority of the people surveyed were females above the age of 18 years. Almost 90% of them do not like or use any crocodile leather items, but 20% of them said that their family and friends do use crocodile skin products. Over 85% are in favor of the anti-slaughter of crocodiles and would not harm these creatures even though they were paid $1,000. Most of them would even pledge to save them. Surprisingly, only 60% of the people believe that vegan fashion can be highly fashionable, which means that fashion industry needs to work really hard to prove that animal-free fashion can also be amazing. This is my brochure. My action is to spread awareness through a website I have made with all the information regarding my topic. My further action is through this small video for the people who do not like to read.
Created using Powtoon.
I am going to share this video and the website through all the social media available to me. This is the video which captures all of the moments of me working on my exhibition. I learned that animals also have feelings and they do not deserve to be treated wrongly just because they cannot speak. This is my bibliography. The IB learner profile I developed was thinker, caring, knowledgeable, and inquirer. That is the end of my presentation. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Kaylee Dinanti Pramadi from grade 5B. My exhibition topic is Space Travel is for the understanding of space or for finding alternative space. My lines of inquiry are the purpose of space exploration, how will it benefit us, and what can be the alternative option. I chose this topic because space exploration is real and we have the option between choosing the Earth or the space. The problem is that space exploration is really expensive and complex, so we must be able to fund it, have the knowledge, gain approval, and the planet's ability to support life. Space exploration is used to know what the unknown contains and discover new worlds. It might solve the global issues we face, which would then protect the Earth. Not only that, it would improve our understanding of medicine and health. The alternative option is to stay on the Earth because it's the only planet which contains life. This is my exhibition journal pages showing my process, my planning, and my topic selection. The challenges I faced is about my model. It was a little challenging to keep the planets hanging in their places sometimes. This is my journey about me making my poster and my model. This is my model video. This is my exhibition model. As you can see here, this shows the Earth with other planets. Some with astronauts, rockets, and satellites. The video is actually played from a gadget showing the space which is reflected under cooling. This shows how vast the space is. As you can see, this rocket and this satellite can even move up and down. We can use rockets and satellites to show if the planet has a possibility of hosting life. Thank you. This is my model photographs. This is my poster, which shows that technology has made human advancements possible. My message is, don't let gravity keep you down and never stop exploring. This is my bibliography, and thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Haley, and my exhibition topic is climate change. The central idea is climate change is impacting our lifestyle and environment. Lines of inquiry, 5 factors causing climate change, the consequences, and immediate actions to reduce the rising temperature. Why I chose this topic. I chose this topic because it's a dangerous problem and extremely dangerous to all living things. What is climate change? The definition of climate change is when a habitat or environment gets damaged due to a change in the temperature. This is the problems of doing my research and what I researched. And this is my poster. I've included the central idea and lines of inquiry, the definition, the dangers, the causes, and ways to help. What was the goal of my research? The goal of my research was to find the information on climate change, share it with everyone to bring awareness. These are sources of research, which is websites, interviews, and surveys. This is some pictures of my exhibition journal. And these are some ways that you can help to reduce the climate change temperatures. Using solar energy, recycling, reducing, reusing, and repairing, using a bicycle instead of a car, and saving energy at home. These are the ways I'm helping climate change. I'm reusing things and I'm not using plastic bags. These are the dangers of climate change. Warmer temperatures, climate change impacting human health by worsening the air and water quality, rising sea levels, and extreme weather events such as heat waves, droughts, and floods, which can also increase losses to property and cause expensive disruption to society. This is the conclusion. So the conclusion is climate change is a very dangerous event that can damage the Earth. If we refuse to do anything about climate change, it will damage the Earth in many ways. So please take these things into consideration. This is bibliography, and this is a quote. What you do makes a difference, and you get to decide what difference you want to make. By Dr. Jane Goodall. Thank you for listening to my exhibition presentation.
Thank you, Haley. It was very impressive.
Yes. Hello, everyone. My name is Rui, and today I welcome you to my exhibition presentation. My topic is the role of technology during the pandemic. The central idea is technology had a mitigating effect during the COVID-19 pandemic and directly impacted our lifestyle. My first line of inquiry is what are tech companies? My second line of inquiry is how did tech companies support us? My third line of inquiry is our role and responsibilities while using technology. The reason why I chose this topic is because during the pandemic, as we had to stay at home, my mom often used Gojek or Grab to buy food or medicine, shop for groceries, send goods, etc. Because tech companies helped us so much, I wanted to learn more about them and their services. Even until now, it is best for us to stay at home and limit our interaction with others to reduce the spreading of the virus. And tech company services helped us a lot during this situation. My sources and research data are interview with Grab Indonesia, using the Grab Express Recycle service in the Grab app, and doing a survey with the waste management operators. After an interview with Mr. Budinur Mukmin from Grab Indonesia, I understood that tech companies are companies that focus on activities which can build technology and can be utilized for society. To name a few tech companies that are in Indonesia, there are Gojek, Grab, Shopee, Tokopedia, etc. As I was doing my research and interview, I also found out that now they even have a service to help with recycling plastic. I found this service very interesting, but many people didn't know about it, so I want to promote it. After trying to use the Grab Express Recycle service, I understood that this service was made to make recycling plastic much easier, so we can keep this earth clean from plastic pollution. We only need to collect the plastic, clean it up, call the driver, and then the driver will bring it to the bank sampah or the waste management. From the staff in the waste management, I also learned that not all types of plastic could be used for this recycling process, and that they will continue the process to first scrap the plastic and then turn it into the new goods. The plastics that we cannot use, for example, are snack bags, but the plastics that we can use are mineral water bottles, shampoo bottles, and soap bottles. As I was doing this exhibition, it had helped me to improve some of my skills. First, it helped me improve my time management. As I was doing my exhibition project, I was able to make plans about when I wanted to do the parts of my project. It also improved my self-management skills, as when I was using the Grab Express Recycle service and promoting it through social media, I was able to make this world cleaner and promote this good service. It also improved my communication skills, as when I was interviewing Grab Indonesia, I was able to communicate with them and ask them more questions. How can we be more responsible while using technology? First, we should never bully or harass anyone. Second, accessing inappropriate content is never okay. Third, do not accept requests from strangers that you do not know. Fourth, never post private information and never steal or use any kinds of images, music, or videos that are made by other people. We should always keep strong passwords and never try to share them with anyone. Technology is made for constructing purposes. Respect is always the key. Whenever we are on the internet, do not pass any comments related to religion or politics. We should respect everyone's feelings, as everyone has a different feeling about something, and we should always respect it. Use technology for constructive purposes, as it can be a type of help to someone. This is my first poster. This is my second poster. And these are my exhibition journal pages. My learnings in a nutshell. First, tech companies helped us with our lives. Second, tech companies monitor our daily challenges so they can make a solution to help us. Third, the waste management can recycle unused trash and turn it into a new types of plastic or a new types of goods. The most important thing that I learned and wish that everyone can remember is that if there is a will, there is a way. This pandemic has limited our activities, but we were able to survive that situation with the power of technology. Conclusion. After my research, the conclusion that I have faced is that tech companies help us through their daily services as they monitor our daily challenges to find a solution to them. We can solve a big problem with just simple steps. For example, now it is easier for us to recycle plastic as we can use the tech company's services and try to promote them to different people. This is my bibliography. Action taken. After my research, I made an Instagram Reels explaining how we can use the Grab Express Recycle service, and I put it on social media so there will be more people who are informed about it. And this is the link.
Air pollution by Rachel Nobel 5D. My topic is Jakarta air pollution, and this is the logo I have made for my exhibition. The central idea is spreading awareness about the impacts of pollution and motivate people to take action for the change. My lines of inquiry. Why did I choose this topic? I attend an Ivy League school, and as you progress through the grades, you gain a larger and more understanding audience. This school allows us to spread awareness and express our creative abilities. I chose this topic because it has a significant negative impact on a comfortable atmosphere. What is the problem? We all know that air pollution can be caused by smoking, factories, automobiles, and greenhouse gases. But what is the biggest factor of them all? The biggest factor is humans. They set up factories, they use automobiles for their convenience, which in return pollute the environment. These are some planning photographs. This is a poster, and this is the video. This is the model I have made. This is the model for a better explanation. My goals for research. My goal for research is that I can spread awareness to a live audience and persuade them to take part in helping and improving the air quality. Sources of research data. One method I use for research is interviewing someone from a certain field. I interviewed Dr. Toto Dwi Diantoro. My other methods of research was from a survey. I made a Google form for my classmates and friends. I use a method of research which is commonly used, looking in the articles. How did I improve my skills? Time management. It's challenging to manage your time, including doing presentations, models, and posters. Might take days or weeks to complete. My communication skills enhanced. During the course of completing my work, I enhanced my communication abilities. This is exhibition journals. This is a graph from 2000 to 2019, which shows the smog in Jakarta, Indonesia. This is a clip from my interview with Dr. Toto Dwi Diantoro.
How to reduce it? Maybe they can use transportation, such like in Jakarta.
What is my conclusion? The conclusion is the air quality is improving, and maybe because of our changed lifestyle and more conscious at first, it will improve further in the future. This is my bibliography where all the articles I have found, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Kingston, and I'm going to talk about mass pollution. Mass pollution has increased by over 9,000% since the start of the pandemic as humans thrown it into the sea. Before this pandemic, only hospitals used masks. Now, everyone uses masks. The effect of this is that fish in the ocean die, and when they get caught by us, we eat them, and we also eat plastic that we also throw away. The solution of this is just to throw them inside the rubbish bin. If you're inside an undeveloped area, try to walk over to the nearest trash cans to throw away your masks or any other pollution. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Havish Kumar. Today my topic is plastic waste in pandemics. My central idea is plastic waste can have serve effect on the various ecosystem. My lines of inquiry are causes or factors leading to plastic waste, impacts of plastic waste, and steps and action taken to reduce plastic waste and save the ecosystem. I choose my topic because every time I go out, I often see a mask on the road, plastic hand sanitizer bottle, and sometimes even a PPE kit. So I decided to take action about plastic wasted in pandemics. I tried to make my poster and failed 2 times. Sometimes I got problem during researching for my exhibition, and I did some mistakes on my slides. This is me researching. And this is my poster and drawing. These are biomedical waste. Syringes, surgical and face masks, disposable plates and scalpels, face shields, latex gloves, surgical and isolation gowns, shoe covers, sanitizer containers, and waterproof aprons. Personal protective equipment is also wasted, like protective helmet, earplugs, VIS clothes, safety gloves, protective boots, dust mask, and eyewear. First, I've researched on plastic that are wasted, the solutions, then the things we need to use to reduce the problem. My family, friends, cousins, and websites help me to research. My goal is to spread awareness. I want people to become more responsible and contribute to reduce plastic waste created during the pandemic so that our environment will be safe and clean. And this is my logo that I created for my exhibition. My sources of research are interviewing people, visiting sites, seeing videos. I visited certain places to check for myself how this plastic pollution is affecting life around us. I use Google Forms to survey people. What skills did I improve? I improved my communication skills by interviewing people. I improved my management skills by managing what I do on my exhibition. I improved my research skills by researching a lot. I improved my thinking skills by thinking a lot about my exhibition. This is what happens to animals on land, sky, even underwater, and our land is also getting dirty if we throw masks here and there. So please throw your mask properly. I kept recording what I researched in my exhibition journal. This is a graph that I made from a Google form. What should we do to stop plastic waste in pandemics? Use a lot of plastic, use paper or cloth bags, all of the above, or don't use plastic. 80% of people voted use paper or cloth bags. 20% says don't use plastic. I discovered that people threw away hand sanitizer bottle, disposable masks, food packaging, medical packaging, and plastic gloves, but we could recycle some of them. Takeaway. So you need to take care of our environment for us and you to be healthy. So if we do not stop this problem, animals might die, oceans are getting dirty, river is also getting dirty, and land is also getting dirty, and it is causing pollution. Stop plastic wasted in pandemics. And this is my bibliography. What will I do next? I have uploaded 2 videos about my topic on my YouTube, and I will not waste plastic, and I will tell people when they are going to shopping, remember to bring cloth or paper bags. And this is my channel name, and this is my logo, so you will find it easily. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Yashika from grade 5D, and my exhibition topic is, what is the impact of stress? My central idea is, pandemics lead to mental stress which indirectly impacts family, society, and the globe. My lines of inquiry are, who is at risk? How aware are we about health, and how can we overcome it? Why I chose this topic? If you would like to see the full video, here is a link. Well, I chose this topic because during this pandemic time, I have seen that people have gotten stressed because they've been worrying about their problems. People have gone jobless and companies have gone bankrupt, which adds more stress. And as any age can go through stress, with my exhibition, I want to make an awareness and help people stay stress-free. This is my journey. I started off with recording my exhibition, my research work in my journal, and then made into my slides and then into a poster. The challenges I faced. While making my presentation, I had some problems inserting in videos. Later, I learned it. When I was making my poster, I needed few things for making it more presentable, but getting them was a little challenging. Later, I managed. I made 2 logos, one handmade and one digital, but I like the digital better. This is my brochure. I use integration with ICT. This is my poster. The problem is stress. Cause could be overworking. Effects are health problems. Solutions are not to overwork, do something which you love, doing yoga, and talking to a friend. Before we move forward, let me tell you the meaning of mental and physical health, because sometimes people misunderstand it. Mental health is how we feel, act, and think. Physical health is our proper diet, our rest, our physical recovery, and when we are sick or when we hurt ourselves. Both kids and adults go through stress, and stress can build from childhood, and it's a major problem. Factors that lead to stress are usually people feel stressed when they have a lot of work or when they're nervous. Stress is such a big problem, and we need to help the people who are going through it. We need to help them by making them calm down, and not only that, letting them have a moment with themselves. During this pandemic time, people go through stress and other mental illnesses. As we stay at home, it will increase. Our physical health gets damaged too, because when we are at home and we are facing this mental stress, we turn lazy. We don't do any activities, and our body will start being stiff, which will increase health risk. Stress can affect our mental and physical health, so we should not hesitate to ask for help. Research has shown that people who go through stress usually will start overeating or not eating at all. And to my surprise, when I was researching, I got to know that if stress goes for too long, it could stunt our growth. So after researching, I wanted to know my friend's opinion on stress. So I made a Google form. Can I ask you a question? In a scale of 1 to 10, how much stress do you feel in a week? Well, I have gotten high numbers like 8, 9, and also an 11. And those are really high numbers to feel stressed. And the reason could be not taking breaks. I use integration in math to read this pie chart. As you can see, 6.7 people don't take breaks. 46.7 people sometimes take breaks, and 46.7 do take breaks. And the way we can overcome stress is not to overwork. Our body is doing a lot already. We should not pressurize it more. Doing something which we love. When we do something which we love, we will forget stress and come to that thing which we love doing. And doing yoga, meditation, or exercise will help us relax our body. But my favorite of them all is talking to a loved one. When we talk to a loved one, we get to speak our heart out, and they will give us good advice. But if we are the ones who are listening, we need to be good listeners and give them good advice. My action is that I'm going to help all my loved ones. But not only that, I will help anyone who's going through stress. I will share all the information I have so people can help others too. And my research goal was to get the important information and write it in my own words. Skills I achieved were time management skills, organizing skills, and being persistent. And if you ever feel stressed, remember Sir William James' word. He once said, "The greatest weapon against stress is our ability to choose one thought over another." Thank you so much for listening.
Good morning, Sir A.P. Singh, teachers, and my fellow friends. My name is Shaunak, and I'm going to talk about astrobiology. This is my logo. As you can see the Earth standing in front and an endless queue of other planets. This indicates that there could be hundreds of planets similar to Earth. This is my central idea. Astrobiology seeks to understand the origin, evolution, distribution, and future of life in the universe, and thus to integrate biology with planetary science. Lines of inquiry: history of life on Earth, which events have shaped the history of life on Earth, and search of life on other planets. Why did I choose this topic? Life on other planets always excited me, so-called aliens. I'm sure all of you have seen the famous movie E.T. Though there is no clear evidence that there is life on any other planet, but some scientific theories tell that there might be life on some other planets. As technology and instruments advance, it is being more possible for humans to understand astrobiology. So what is astrobiology? Astrobiology is a type of biology which is related to space and search of life on other planets. History of life on Earth. This is my first line of inquiry. In this line of inquiry, I'm going to tell about how Earth was formed, animals, and etc. From the earliest emergence of life to the present day, Earth formed about 4.5 billion years ago. This is my second line of inquiry. This talks about the important events which shape the history of life on Earth. Example, 4,600 million years ago. Earth was formed 700 million years ago. First animal evolved. 130,000 years ago, modern humans evolved, etc. My third line of inquiry, is there life on other planets? So is there life on other planets? We don't have any evidence that there is life on other planets, but there is some chance we might find it. Will we know life when we see it? The James Webb Space Telescope launched in 2021 could get the first glimpse of mixed gases in atmosphere, just like Earth. Maybe we can pick some signs of gases like oxygen and carbon dioxide. Fun fact, did you know that there are more than 5,000 exoplanets in a galaxy? NASA says that there could be more than about 1 trillion. These are sources of my research: books, networks, parents, and YouTube links. These are some of my photographs when I was in planning, explore, and analysis mode. This is my digital brochure. This is my printed brochure. And this is how I recorded my journey. This is my poster. This is my bibliography. And thank you all for your patience and listening to me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I am Natik and I will be presenting my exhibition. The topic of the exhibition is earthquake, and this is my logo. My central idea is predicting natural disaster and proper advanced planning can decrease their impact on society. My line of inquiry are: what are earthquakes and their causes, aftermaths or effects of the earthquakes, and how to survive them. Why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because I live in Jakarta, Indonesia, where many times I have experienced earthquakes, so I was always curious to know more about it. List of the most recent earthquakes in Indonesia. This is where the earthquakes happen, and this is the depth, magnitude, and the date of it. And this is the website where I got it from. What are earthquakes? Earthquake is caused by a sudden slip or a sudden movement in the tectonic plates. What are tectonic plates? So I researched on tectonic plates because they're the main cause of earthquakes. And this is the tectonic plates of Indonesia and the surrounding areas. This is where I got the picture from. Are earthquakes deadly? Earthquakes can be deadly and cannot be. 2.5, or if the magnitude is 2.5 or less, we can't feel it. But if it is 7 to 7.9, it can do a lot of damage. There is not magnitude above which damage will occur. It depends on other variables such as distance from the earthquake, what type of soil you are on, and building construction, and more. Can earthquake be stopped? Natural earthquakes cannot be stopped, but we can make safer builds. China has created a system called EarthX. This system can find the location and depth and magnitude of an earthquake. These are few steps on how to survive an earthquake. What was the goal of my research? The goal of my research was not only knowing more about the earthquakes, but also being able to manage my time better and improve my skills. For achieving this, I maintain an exhibition journal. These are few pictures of exhibition journals. Sources of my data are websites, related videos, and books and articles. This is the scan of my poster, where here there is what are earthquakes, and this how they occur, and how to survive an earthquake. This is the bibliography. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Arush Raj. I am from 5D and today I'm going to be talking about my exhibition. My topic for the exhibition is Clean Energy for a Clean World. This is my logo. As you can see, in one part of the world, it's clean because people are using clean energy. And the other part of the world is our current situation. My central idea is to ensure access to affordable, reliable, sustainable, and modern energy for all. My lines of inquiry are: what is clean energy, benefits of clean energy, and how does it work? How will it contribute in achieving sustainable development? Why I chose this topic? I selected this topic because of my concern of Mother Earth. Through my topic, I want to create awareness about why and how important it is now to switch to clean energy so that our environment is not harmed much. As we all know, Earth is getting polluted day by day by us only. My journey. To reach this outcome, I first went to a library and read few books about clean energy. And then I researched and found few articles on the internet. I have recorded my research in my reflection journal and I finally completed my poster. This is my poster. In my poster, I have written the types of clean energy. This is my brochure. So, using clean energy is one of the most important actions we can take to reduce the impact on our environment. Now, what is clean energy? Clean energy refers to any source of power that does not pollute or harm the environment. They have very little or zero carbon emissions, so they are eco-friendly. What are the sources of clean energy? There are 6 main sources of clean energy. They are solar energy, wind energy, hydropower energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, and biomass energy. What are the advantages and how it impacts our environment? Clean energy has far more to recommend it than just being green. The growing sector creates jobs, makes electric grids more resilient, expands energy access in all developing countries, and helps lower energy bills. While clean, renewable resources also preserve the world's natural resources, they also reduce the risk of environmental disasters such as fuel spills and natural gas leaks. Clean energy reduces harmful smog, toxic buildup in the air and water, and other impacts caused by coal mining and gas extraction. So to live a healthier world and a livable future for ourselves and generations to come, we must transfer the way we produce and consume clean energy. It's high time we should harness water, wind, and sun. We should all make a conscious effort to help the environment by switching to clean energy. We all should take one step towards clean and green energy. The goal of my research. My goal was to spread awareness and request everyone to use clean energy so that our world can remain clean. These are the sources I used for my research. This is how I improved my time management skills and self-management skills. I have maintained all my research work in my exhibition journal. Clean energy in Indonesia data. This is a bar graph showing the people using clean energy in Indonesia from 2015 to 2020. People are using clean energy more and more. Indonesia are racing towards 23% clean renewable energy. What did I learn? I learned about clean energy and why is it so important. I also learned about the advantages of clean energy and its impact on the environment. And I also learned different ways how I can spread awareness. I have taken some small steps to spread awareness. I've created few pamphlets and distributed to some people in my society, and I've also attached them on notice boards. Conclusion. If we want to live in a pollution-free environment, then we must move towards green and clean energy. This is my bibliography. What will I do next? I will keep on spreading awareness and request people to start using clean energy so that our earth will be cleaner. Thank you.
Hello, I am Akriti Chand. I will be presenting my exhibition topic, A Bowl Without a Hole. I have researched about the major global problems like poverty, child labor, hunger, and the role of major world organizations in combating these issues. I was encouraged to take this topic after watching a heart-touching video on YouTube. It was about child labor in India. I was encouraged to watch more of such videos, and I found out that this problem is not restricted to boundaries but spreads worldwide. During my research, I came across the work done by the world organizations, and with the same thought, I planned my poster where I tried to show how we do not lack any resources, but it somehow does not reach the needy. I designed a questionnaire where I found out that 100% of the population makes donation in some way or the other. This led to my further research. I wrote a poem on charity and I wish to start blogging about such issues. I want to be the change. I also sang a song. Carry your hand, run to the darkness, seek out the hopeless, confused and bored. Hold out your candle for all to see. Take your candle, go light your world. Take your candle, go light your world. For the full song, you can go to the link provided. Hope I have been able to encourage all my friends to be the change. Together, we can and we must. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Abhilasha and I'm in grade 5D and my exhibition topic is on mental disorders. This is my central idea and these are my lines of inquiry. Why did I choose this topic? Throughout childhood, I wanted to touch every single soul, no matter who they are or what they do. And I wanted to help encourage empathy too. So what are mental disorders exactly? Well, they are conditions that affect your thinking, feeling, mood, and behavior. And what are the causes? Inherited traits, environmental exposures, brain chemistry, and so on. My journey throughout this exhibition process. These are the photos of me making my headgear and researching and my brochure. Now I'm going to showcase my model.
And in front of me is a 3D model of a human brain showing frontal, temporal, parietal, and occipital lobes of the cerebrum, which is the main part which controls memory and learning skills, intelligence, sensory inputs, and all the other actions in the conscious, subconscious, and unconscious state of mind. These are all of the overlapping symptoms in the most common disorders like depression, confusion, indecisiveness, and dysfunction in cognitive ability skills, and so on. And this chain represents those who are trapped and isolated in their own segregated world. So we as a community must show understandability, empathic behavior, and good communication skills, and so as their friends and close relatives and family members. So we must encourage them to come out of this segregated world and resettle them to break the stigma and never give up.
Now this is my brochure up close. Now let's split my research into these categories. We have anxiety disorder, which is OCD, and PTSD. psychotic disorders as dementia and schizophrenia, personality disorders as bipolar disorders and antisocial disorders. Now, there are a lot of disorders. I've only named a few. You can visit these sites to know more. Goals for my exhibition and the methods that help me throughout this journey is surveys, websites, and discussions. Skills I've developed through this amazing journey are time management skills, creative skills, and empathic behavior. I've recorded everything in my exhibition journal. These are just some of the few pages. I've also conducted a survey and integrated with other subjects. These are my learnings, and here's my main takeaway. Mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive and not where you're going. Unquote, by Noam Schwanzer. Lights, camera, action. I have someone whom is suffering from mental disorders. So I take action by calling her every day to check up on how she's doing and having light conversations with her, so she can feel more comfortable and much more better despite her incapability. This is my bibliographies. These are hyperlinks. So what will I do next? Here's a sneak peek. And thank you so much for listening to my exhibition. Have a great day ahead.
Good morning, respected Sir A.P. Singh, Sir Danny, Miss Rachna, teachers, parents, and fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Radi Anugrah from 5T, and I'm going to present my exhibition today. My exhibition topic is Words of History. This is my logo. I have made it using the Adobe Illustrator software. SDGs. My topic is closely related to the 16 SDG: peace, justice, and strong institutions. These are my central ideas and lines of inquiry. Why I chose this topic? The first reason I chose this topic is that I know a lot about war and history. But the most important reason is that war has gone throughout the world. 3/4 of the world, actually. And there's still many wars going on, like the Russo-Ukrainian War. Since war broke up in Ukraine in 2014, I would like to spread awareness of this issue throughout the world. In this way of exhibition, I would like to take action in a reasonable and doable way. The problems I investigated on. Why is war broken up? Do we need to go to war killing people? Is any situation solvable with peace? The causes of war, types of war, and how to stand up for peace. I took some pictures throughout my journey. First, I researched on my computer and compiled them on the Google Docs. Then I drew a poster. After that, I started making my model. These are my outputs. This is my poster, and this is my model. Here's my model.
Good morning, respected Sir A.P. Singh. For use. Our third cause is ally. Our first solution is categorized as a citizen.
This is my brochure. I have made this during the ICT class thanks to Mr. Renz. Research. My goal of research was to explain words to a younger audience first, using simple words and understandable sentences. Some challenges for finding the right information, making the model, and compiling the research. My parents had helped me to neaten the compiled research to make it readable. If you want to see how detailed I have researched, you can go to this link. Sources of research. These are my sources of research: newspapers, articles, related websites, YouTube videos, and surveys. How do I improve in my skills? Time management skills I improved by using most of my time for the exhibition and I did my assembly when it came close. Self-management skills. I made sure I did little by little of the exhibition every morning. Creativity skills. I found new ways to solve problems when I made my model. Research skills. I researched a lot, going through different websites. This is how detailed I have written in my exhibition journal. Now, because I can now read pie charts and graphs, I can finally integrate this exhibition with maths. My learning. I learned that word is split into small parts called battles. At first, I thought word is a synonym for battle. I also learned that the use of treaties. Throughout history, most wars have been ended by the Treaty of the Same. The most important takeaway is, war is the fault of humankind who think of glory. This means war is the fault of men who think they're better than anyone else, who think that they have to conquer the world, that the only end result we receive is disaster. This is my bibliography. I searched a lot of websites for this exhibition. What will I do next? I will continue to strive for peace, start a peace campaign, participate in a peace protest, spread awareness to the older audience and what they can do to stop war. Just remember, mankind must put an end to war before war puts an end to mankind. John F. Kennedy, the 35th U.S. President. Thank you everyone and have a nice day.
Hello everyone, my name is Bing Ming and today I'm going to talk about ebooks versus printed books. So here is my logo. These are my central ideas and line of inquiry. So why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because I've been reading a lot recently and I don't know if I should switch to ebooks or not. So I chose this topic to investigate. So should we read ebooks or paper books? What is a paper book? A paper book is a book made out of paper, when stuck or glued together. Basic layout of a printed book includes a front cover, a rear cover, and a body copy or content page. So what is an ebook? An ebook is a book made in digital form. In an ebook, digital files containing a body of text and images suitable for distributing, electronical, and displaying on screen in a manner similar as a printed book. So how did these ebooks emerge? The industry for buying and selling ebooks first emerged as a mainstream business in the late 1990s. Handheld devices that were the predecessors of today's smartphone and tablet computers. Amazon.com released the Kindle in 2009, after which sales of ebooks in the United States grew rapidly. So how are ebooks distributed? Ebooks are usually distributed on the internet as downloadable files that can be read offline. So why are ebooks so popular? One of the main reasons why ebooks have become much more popular than paper books is that they are so much more accessible. So what factors help us decide which one is better? Cost and savings. In the early days of ebooks publishing, the digital version of books were priced much cheaper than the print version. There are no printing, paper, or shipping costs. Overall, ebooks will save avid readers money, but not as much as you would expect. So here are a few reasons why ebooks could be better. I've furthered my research why printed books could be better, and in one test, participants didn't regulate their study time with digital books like they did with paper text, leading to worse performance. So here are some reasons why ebooks could be better. In addition, the survey collected data tells people read books for work or school, pleasure, to keep up with the current events, or to research a specific topic of interest. The outcome of reading. Reading will always benefit us, neither if it's ebooks or paper books. But here are some of the benefits of reading. I took a survey to see what people read more and what people think about the two sides. The results are here on the screen. And from my perspective, I prefer printed books because it's more unique and portable. My improvements. I've improved a lot in my time management skill, communication skill, and my self-management skill. How I improved is up on the screen. Here are some pictures of my exhibition journal where I recorded my work right from day one, that is planning to the last day. Here are some pictures of me working. My takeaway. Whichever book needs either ebooks or paper books would read books our source of unlimited knowledge. Reading any form of book will always benefit us. We must keep certain things in mind before reading ebooks, and that is eyes and eyesight are the precious gift of God, and we have to value them, so make sure we turn the reading mode on. Also, try to keep a good balance between the different form of books. Always listen to your body. If you're feeling strained or tired, stop reading and take a break. My discovery. I learned that not all new modern things are best like ebooks, but a lot of people like the old type more. Remember, if you don't like to read, you haven't found the right book. J.K. Rowling. So read every day. My conclusion. I agree with Charles William that books are the quietest and most constant of friends. They are the most accessible and wisest of counselors and the most patient of teachers. Here's my bibliography. So what will I do next? I'll read more books of both kinds to find out which one I like more and spread to everyone to read daily. Thanks for watching.
Hello and welcome to the IB PYP Annual Virtual Exhibition from Ishanvi of Grade 5D. My topic for the exhibition is the Global Aging Population Crisis. Here's my central idea and lines of inquiry. My central idea is transforming the looming crisis of aging population into a rewarding and self-sustaining opportunity. My motivation to find a solution to this issue is this quote from Betty Friedan. Aging is not lost youth, but a new stage of opportunity and strength. Before I do anything else, let's look at a few startling numbers of today. World dependency percentage is at 54.4%. That's more than 0.5% of our population. And only 8% of people are above 55 and still employed. Here's a map that shows how rapidly the population is moving from aged to aging. But you may be surprised that the reason I've chosen this topic is just the opposite of these numbers. It is alarming, yes, but it is still an opportunity. Let's see a short video I made on it. Hello, my name is Ishanvi and I'm from Grade 5D. The topic of my exhibition is the Global Aging Population Crisis. And the reason I chose this topic because I do not think of it as a crisis. For me, it's an opportunity. Globally, the people above 65 years of age will double soon, and that is seen as a challenge. But elders have the treasures of experience. Our parents turn to them for advice and suggestions, and that's why I'm creating ideas and plans to turn this situation into a great opportunity. I truly believe that they are not old. They are gold. Thank you. Throughout these weeks, I have been taking pictures of my work, and here are some of those. This is my poster. Over here, I wrote the name of a few super seniors who are all doing a tremendous job in our society and living the life of their choice and dreams. Swami Shivananda is a 125-year-old yoga guru who has recently been awarded Padma Shri. This is my second poster. Now, I know everyone will ask me, but Ishanvi, all elderly can't work. They'll get tired soon. Well, here's the answer to that. With their decades of experience and exposures, they could be the best consultants you can ask for. You can see some other jobs for our super seniors on this page, but the list keeps going on and on. This is my brochure page 1, and this is my brochure page 2. This was the most informative, lengthiest, but fun process. My research was the most interesting part of all, including the internet, books, news, articles, interviews, and surveys. This was also an amazing integration with language and ICT. Over here, I interviewed the Air Commodore Anupam Agarwal, head of Aeromedicine, Indian Air Force, and we concluded that interdependent and healthy environment can be created to support our aged population. On the right side, there are 2 surveys that I conducted amongst children and adults, which again showed the
which again showed that almost everyone believes that the elderly are the best option for most tasks like learning a hobby or storytelling or even quality checking. Now, what makes the aging population a crisis? I have listed down the key causes like more and more nuclear families and absence of jobs for the elderly. Okay, now you know what makes it a crisis, but what's the effect of these crises? Here are some, like a huge increase on the dependent population, heavy pressure on the economy, and so on. Here are some graphs and pie charts from the data available concerning my topic. We see an integration with maths over here. Besides a better inquirer, this project has made me a much more caring person, and now I'm deeply committed to the cause. I've also become a girl who understands her commitment towards the community. The most prominent approaches to learning skills utilized throughout this exhibition were research skills, communication skills, and self-management skills. I have been recording absolutely everything in my exhibition journal. Here are a few pages out of the book that I filled. This was the most favorite part of the exhibition, as it is the solution I'm proposing to, and it made me feel that I'm able to contribute somehow to the cause that is very close to my heart. My solution is the Project Rise. This project is aimed to help our senior population rise to constructive efforts to restore them in mind and body, include them in active socio-economic space, support them wholly as they supported us once, and empower them again. As a part of Project Rise, I'm already doing the following. I'm talking to my grandparents regularly, doing discussions with them, and taking suggestions on regular things. I have also started meeting up with elderly in our society and playing simple games together. I'm also checking on elders who live alone in the neighborhood and I'm gardening together with them. I have also written a mail to President of GRB Residents Association to conduct storytelling and craft sessions conducted by the elderly. I've also suggested GRB and our society in Bangalore to nominate seniors from each family for all association meetings, as they are better at suggestions and follow-ups. Here are some of the very useful sites that I used for information and reference. Thank you for tuning in with me, and feel free to ask. I'm always open to questions. Want to know more about us or Rise? You can ask me now or email me later. Thank you.
Hello everyone, I'm Gurtat Singh, and the topic for my exhibition is white blood cells. This is my logo. My central idea is that white blood cells play an important role in keeping the immune system healthy and surviving through pandemics. My lines of inquiry are: what are white blood cells and their functions, the connection between white blood cells and the immune system, and ways to make the immunity stronger. Why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because I noticed many people were dying during the pandemic, but some people survived just because of their immunity. My presentation topic clearly connects with the SDG, good health and well-being. Right from day one, I recorded my research in the exhibition journal. This really helped me in completing my task on time. These are my weekly goals, and this is my poster. There are two types of lymphocytes. There are B cells which fight viruses and bacteria, and there are T cells which destroy damaged cells. This is a normal white blood cells count, and this is a low count of white blood cells. There are simple ways with which we can boost our immunity, such as practicing good hygiene, and taking vitamin C. Here are some white blood cell facts. My research goals were to understand all the types of white blood cells and their functions. The sources I used for my research were a survey, videos, a newspaper article, discussion with my teacher and parents, and an interview with my family doctor, Dr. Manoj Kumar. I really feel that I showed a lot of improvement in my time management, self-management, and communication skills. I wasn't aware that I would be able to run an inquiry program on my own. I improved my time management skills because I spared time for everything, such as SASMO, the assembly, and the Olympiads. And I improved my self-management skills because I was a good inquirer. And I improved my communication skills because I interacted in the survey and the interview. Integration with math. From the survey I made, I got to know that most of the people are aware of white blood cells. My discoveries to better learning were that I found out what white blood cells are and their functions. I also learned that without white blood cells, our body wouldn't be able to fight bacteria and viruses. I got surprised to know that the low count of white blood cells can cause a weak immune system. What will I do next? Next, I will continue spreading awareness on how to maintain a healthy body system. I will always be excited to know more things about white blood cells, so I will not stop researching. Now I would like to end my presentation with a beautiful quote by Thomas Carlyle. He who has health has hope, and he who has hope has everything. Thank you.
I'm Antoine, and today I will present my Google slide about the topic called ecocide. My central idea is cultural evolution impacts ecosystems and societies. Here's my reason why I chose this topic, and here's my problem when doing the exhibition. These are some pictures of me doing the posters and doing the Google slide. And this is my poster. And firstly, I researched about what's ecocide. Line of inquiry 1. While researching about this line of inquiry, I found out that in my country there's an incident that happened in the past called Agent Orange in the Vietnam War. And Fukushima debris is a nuclear incident. And I also researched about cases that it's about a forest fire. And for the line of inquiry, second line of inquiry, I researched about the disappearance of the ROC. My line of inquiry 3 is about researching ways to protect our ecosystem. And my goal of the research is to find more information about my topic. And my sources, here are my sources. I had improved my self-management, communication, thinking, research, time management skill. And these are 2 pages of my research journal. And I integrated with art to make my poster. My learnings. I got to know about a problem which I didn't know before choosing a topic for my exhibition. In conclusion, instead of not remembering my topic, I will still spread the awareness to people around me. And here's my bibliography.